Let's save multiple scenes at this point first. One savings of single scenes and multiple scenes. So how to put this pattern scene? It's kept in our empty counter. Well, let's take a look. I have made two simple programs here. One is a multi-part scene of beams of light. And then we have a daub scene with a blue par lamp. So we can see this display here. Do-bu scene words. It can adjust this speed and this sliding ratio. Then, this is also a multi-beam scene of lights. This is also more than a beam of light. A scene. Look at the next one. This is a one-step scenario. In this one-step scenario, can't it adjust its speed? It is what it is. So let's take a look. How did you do that? Let's demonstrate the savings of a single-step scene first. Save the words of the single-step scene after you do the effect first. Go and order this single scene material again. So now let's choose. Payton in the front 10. 1 to 10 units on page O. Okay, let's position it. Then single step. You can only make a simpler one. So let's click on this building graph, replay graph. Then, there is a vertical-horizontal graphic inside. We can choose this first. Picking a garden. Then at this time, we can order and cut the footage. Then save it in this flashing this. The flashing instructions indicate that there is no program in it. Can we save one? In that case, we've saved it. Now you can click to exit. Let's take a look. So that's what we did, a one-step process. If you take a single step, look at the display here. It has no speed to adjust. There is no sliding ratio. And then like this, we've saved it in a single step. So let's take a look. How is the multi-step saved? If there are multiple steps, do you need to click this first to save multiple scenes? Then we choose one of these flashing ones. Pick a location to save its program. We can choose here, and then what happened? Let's choose again. You want to adjust a lamp. We're still going with the speed of light on page 0, rows 1 through 10, and I'm going to position it. And then what about this time? We can give. It goes, sideways. Give it a change. Adjust it and give it a color change. Give it a color change. Let's change this color. The Save department corresponds to C. Let's click. Then Save as the last step. Corresponds to D. In this case, we will save this color as a step. Let's tune it again. You can save this as a step again. Then change another one. Can you save it? So we rate 3 steps up. That same. The speed of our color wheel. In fact, it can also be adjusted. The speed of the color disc can also be adjusted. We'll give it graphics inside. Make a simple graphic inside. Vertical and horizontal graphics. and give it a circle. Words at this time. He is already doing an action of drawing a circle. Then I can compare one of his graphical parameters. Adjust it. If it is positive, we can adjust it. If you want to be bigger, then make it bigger. We don't need to big here. Hit the wall. In terms of speed, we can also make an adjustment to it. It's all adjusted through our microwheel. Okay. Then direction. We can see its change in direction. So it goes both ways. It faces outward, so it goes in both ways. We can save it once like this. Save the last step. And then we add a little bit to it. Add a little more to it. Built-in graphics for play. Graphic dimming. Graphical pulse 1 to 1 ah. Let's try this effect. Then give it. Change the color for it. After quitting, change its color. Save it a step. Save as last step. Then we can connect its color wheel. Adjust it again. That's a bit fast. Save it again. Wrapper parameter. Let's change it. It's a little fast, isn't it? That's better. Okay, this time we can. Then, at this time, let's take a look at the effect of this. So that's what we're doing. A multi-step scene. Light speed really multi-step scene. And what do we do about this speed of it? Can an adjustment be made? The bigger it is, the slower it is. See? The bigger it is, the slower it rotates. If our value is smaller, it's very fast. We're not done yet. It has already skipped to the next step. But we don't need to be so slow. That's about it. Then we have this slider pen. If it's full, it is the effect of a gradual change. Lightspeed lights rarely use this. We'll use it later when the blue light is also available. And here's a multi-step scenario. Is it preserved like this? And you can take a closer look at this little video. What's in here? Ours is a 5-step process. 6 steps. 7 steps. Okay. Can we show you the next one? For the next one, let's choose a lying lamp. We are 1516 stored on page 0. And 1 to 16 on the first page, 18 units together. And then what we say now. Let's choose this one. Let's share this video. Then we store it in this flashing. Means there is no program. We can keep it here. Then we choose 1516 on page 0 and units 1 to 16 on our first page. This climbing light, 18 climbing lights to give it a good positioning. It's all lit up at this time. Then we make it a change of color. Change of color. Come with a built-in graphics. Because of this paddock, it doesn't have an x-axis and a y-axis. We only use this dimming pattern, or that other pulse 1 to 1. Let's see what that does. Then we'll adjust the color again. Let's save a cloth first. Then we adjust the color for it again. Adjust the color to it again. Well, it's this. Another color is stored in this. Is it in this one? The blue lamp is written in this one. Color change, save it, no. Okay, save another step. In this case, our blue light. It also makes a simple multi-step. Okay, we can add a little more ghosting to it. In the graphic, this RGB rainbow effect. You can take a look at the rainbow effect. We're going to set this dimmer to 0. The rainbow effect comes out. Then we can save this effect for one step. If the total number of steps is together, it is now 5 steps, and so we're done. Click again, then clear the exit. Now we put, this is saved in the putter just now. Now look at its changes. Now this is one such effect. A Dobbs scene. And let's look again. There was another one just now. Everyone can try these. It's easier to press the department.